What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel where we look at personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. We're looking at ticker symbol EGY. This is VAALCO Energy. Definitely have reviewed this one in the past, as we can see. I don't recall when I reviewed this last. We can probably search the channel and find it. But perfectly touching right here. Looks like a cup and handle. Left side of the cup, right side of the cup. Handle tried to break out. Huge move from 4 to 7. And now it's back going down to 4. So what we're going to want to determine today, is the stock worth $4? Should it be worth more or less? How are the gross margins? How are revenues? How is EPS? What are institutions and hedge funds doing? Are they doing this to us on purpose? We're also going to do some advanced charting on the think or the swim. Are you going to think or are you going to swim? And good gravy. Touched on this support line. Again, I don't remember when I drew this last, but this line did not appear out of nowhere. So I know I reviewed this before, so you'll see when I drew this on my last video, whenever I did this, and it came down to this exact spot. Absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of things going on, so we're gonna get back to the basics before we get a little too crazy. So jumping in, we're looking at the bigger picture first. This stock has been around for a very long time, which I like. So strength 44 with the bulls. Momentum's heading down with the bears. I'm sorry, RSI's with the bears. Momentum with the bears. Money flow, it's always questionable. We'll see what institutions and hedge funds are doing up to the day. So that is coming here momentarily. Relative momentum indicator, again, it just echoes what we're seeing on our MACD. Now the fun pot. Okay, we'll start this swing, go that way. Market cap, great. Income, they are profitable. They do offer a high dividend. That is good news. Their price earnings is a 5. This is a Warren Buffett level stock. 4P is 11. If you're someone who just goes and look at charts and look at set the PE, this is gold for you. Finviz has this at a recommended of 1, which is a buy. So this is going to be a very, very fun video. My voice is cracking. That's why we got our favorite water. Quick ratio is 1.32. This company's doing things right. Debt low, and they're addressing that low debt. Golf clap for them. EPS past 5 years negative 20%. Sales positive 52%. So if we look at the COVID days, they were resilient. Insiders own and they're adding more, it looks like. Institutions own and they're adding more, it looks like. Looks like the only ones who are not adding are me and maybe you. Unless you're smarter than me, so you're already adding. Gross margins 40%. Are you joking me? That's crazy. Shares flow, it's kind of right at that sweet spot. Ooh, and I just noticed something fantastic. Good volume. Okay, so taking a step back really quick. We're gonna look at this first. Shares outstanding 2023, they had 104 million. 2024, 103. So we're seeing natural and organic accumulation of the shares by institutions and hedge funds and retail investors. Sales, again, this shares outstanding A+, sales A+. Look at this. 2023, 455 million. 2024, 506 million. That's a $51 million increase, which is great. That's the same increase they had from 2022 to 2023. Fantastic. The EPS, we might be seeing, we need to go down and confirm. So let me just go ahead and do that right now while I've got your attention and we're looking at EPS on an annual basis. Where are you? Here we go. Yes. 2024, 86.86. So it is reversing course. Once this 2024 infograph shows up, it's going to be right here above 2022 and 2023. So, we've got several A plus things happening all at once. We're going to go ahead and move on with our stock projection calculator. It was actually made for companies not quite like this. The only reason I say that is because this company does offer a dividend, and this calculator is made for small cap, micro cap companies. But I promise you we'll make it work. So income is 89,840,000. Sales 506,420,000. Go down to the cash. Cash, baby. We're gonna go to quarterly. While we're here, Q3 this year they did 140 compared to 116. Fantastic. 116 compared to 109. Fantastic. Q1 100 compared to 80. All just really good. 20. Ooh, gross profit and that. Okay, Q2 gross profit was down compared to year over year, but they picked it back up in Q3, 50 million compared to 42 million. Very, very interesting. So I think there was some jitters in the stock, honestly. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that we can see that together. Back to our cash. Cash is 89,250,000. Debt 72,920,000. Okay. While we're down here, let's just take a peek. Total assets 937. Total liabilities 436. Assets dwarf liabilities at least 2-to-1. That's what we love to see. Debt again, we can see they're addressing their debt. Good for them. This is the lowest debt they've had in a couple years. Good for them. Let's go down here. CEO purchased 21,000. Not the most attractive number. I'm sure he gets paid more than that. So, whatever, George. I think maybe he may have done that to have this stock show up on scanners, people who look for institutional purchases, CEO purchases, etc. No red flags, no green flags. Just it is what it is. And back to our calculation. We're going to go ahead and take this and divide it by 103,740,000. We get a stock price of $5.91. Stock is at $4.30. The thing that we need to account for, which apples oranges, they're giving away 6% of their cash. So if we take 6% of this away, we're looking probably around 550-ish. But whatever. So yeah, it seems like the stock is undervalued. This one thing we do want to I've noticed and I do want to just call out for everybody to be aware of. The stock has fallen below the 50 SMA on the monthly. Last time it did that, it stayed under for several years. I'm hoping we see a reversal and then the stock breaks back up above this 50 SMA because once it breaks up, it stays up there for years as well. So hopefully this candle was a little bit out of just tax end year-end selling, and we close January at 460 plus. That would be the best thing for shareholders and the company. Okay, so I have a price target that's higher. Analysts have a price target that's higher. Finviz says this a 1. This is a very undervalued stock. So that all points to institutions own 60%. It should be more. 71% and institutional ownership's at an all-time high. I mean, data don't lie. Vanguard, BlackRock added in early January of last year. Let's see where they got it at. Ooh, they may have bought it between. Gosh, no. Here's January. This is January. Nope, that's February. January here they bought it between 413 and 480. That's good. So they're basically break even And if we get in today, we could be looking good. However, we're gonna look at the advanced charting and see where this is going because it's hanging on to it's bouncing here, but how is it gonna bounce off it again and go up? Is it gonna fall through? Let's find out together. And we're just gonna focus on this area. And we'll go there. And that's fair. Okay, so, and then let's keep going. Keep going and going and going like that. This has been a very aggressive sell-off, by the way. This has been, yeah. Okay. So our area of opportunity is going to be right here, which is actually February. That is our apex. That's where support and resistance meet. Here's our resistance. Here's our support. Resistance, support. If it falls through, we may see $3.28. Will they allow that to get this low? I mean, look at this sell volume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in a row. 7 out of 6 months. Well, 8, 9, 10. 1 out of 10 months has been green. What does that tell you? That tells me they should probably. I mean, the company's rather healthy. The company is very healthy, so I don't think they need to cut the dividend. I think what they have to do some stock buybacks. Do some buybacks. Let's see. Repurchase? No. No. Okay. Buy back a bunch of shares. I mean, this is just insane. So I don't think this is the sexiest chart. This is only the third company we've looked at in 2025. I don't think it's the sexiest. If it does reverse over 460 for the month of January, we're looking good. Same for February. But yeah, we'll just need to make sure. I think Wall Street is concerned that they're going to miss Q4. Did they do Q4 already? Let's see. No, they didn't. So let's see what they guided for Q4. November 12th. Okay. I just want to look at what their guidance is. If they're saying it's going to be a really, if it's going to be a good close, this could be really good. And we want to see just the target number is 120. Wow. 121 million. They need a guide. Let's see. Wow, their CapEx spending is going to go up, and that should result in more revenue. Okay, so they had an acquisition. So that's going to hurt them in the short term. They remain debt free, strong cash, negative points. Okay, okay. Increase in production costs. So, I want to see what they're guiding though. Come on, man. That's CapEx. Let's go here. They posted 140 million in revenue. Did they really? I was looking at cash. Oh my gosh, I'm ridiculous. 140 in revenue. They need to do 149 million. Okay, I'm a dingus. So yeah, they need to do 149 million for Q4. Let's see if AI. VAALCO Energy guidance Q4 2024. Please be over 140. While this loads, let's just get out of here. Let's go back here really quick. So does their CapEx spending usually go up? No. Interesting. So we're not seeing revenue guidance. Let's see revenue. Yeah. The company expects fourth quarter. Okay, this might have it. Ooh, wait, I just saw. I saw something very nice. Revenue. Not on this page. Oh, here we go. No. Let's go back. The company expects fourth quarter NRI sales be where did it go? Here we go. Net income of 15 to 21 million in Q4. Net income. Why is this? Oh, because the acquisition? Okay, that's right. If that is not reflected, but it should be. Mm, it it partially could be reflected. So I think this company is going to be a sleeper. And what I mean by that is basically their Q4 may not be sexy, but as they turn the corner, probably Q1, Q2, 2025, we can start to see some blossoming. Um, the key things to watch here, obviously, institutions and hedge funds. I mean, holy cow, they're loading the boat here. All-time high institutional ownership. So this really could be worth just dollar cost averaging, and you're gonna get a 6%, 5 to 6% dividend at the end of the year for 2025. So, um, my strategy, if I were to take a position here, I would wait until January 20th to look back here. Don't want to be irrational. See where the stock is with the 50 SMA on the monthly. If it's below, hold off. If it's above, throw in probably 1/10 of what you want to invest. So if I want to invest $10,000 in here, maybe I throw in 1,000 or 500, 5%, 5 to 10%. Or if I want to do 1,000, throwing in 50 to $100. Because I want to add on the way down because you want to buy solid companies when they're on sale. When stocks go on sale, people freak out and they sell at a loss. But when your deodorant, your shampoo, accessories, your electronics, when those go on sale, you buy them. It's funny how we work, but this this right here could be turning a corner. That's just so crazy. One, two. Out of the 9 months, 8 of them were red. So I think investors, Wall Street, big money, they said, okay, they're going to make an acquisition. Things are going to get a little tough. Let's just see how the dust settles. I think the dust is settling now. And we're going to see that dust settle Q1, which will be June, May or June, March, April, May, June. I don't know when. November. We actually have it here. So Q4 is going to be 312. So we're looking at probably, no, this one. May 7th. May 7th, 2025. So dollar cost average in February, maybe throw 500, wait a couple weeks, throw another 500. Really just depends how the company's doing. Pay attention to any press releases. Again, not the worst stock to be in. They offer a nice dividend. Their cash is beautiful, quick ratio is beautiful, beautiful gross margins. They just purchased a company with they still have no debt. I mean, this thing might get eaten up by Wall Street in a good way. So I'm neutral here at the moment. I'm going to be watching this, obviously. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Have a great day.